Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Life, Disney, and Beyond. We're back. We're live. We're at Disneyland.
And I just shook the table. For anybody that's new here, my name is Katie.
And I'm Spencer.
Is that your name, really?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Welcome to Life, Disney, and Beyond. We are so happy to have you here. We are counting down to...
It's hours away.
It's actually really hours away. People can actually start lining up now, I believe, because it's Thursday Eve. First, want to say a couple of things before we get this chat started. I'll let a couple of you guys get in here first, and then
2, 3.
I like that right when you did that. The
Mark Twain. He's like, yeah, D23.
So we'll wait. I'll let a couple more people get in here, and then I will say my little spiel because this is a live stream. There's a couple of different things to pay attention to if you are there in the chat. First thing, I think this is good enough. If not, replay viewers, you're gonna hear it again. So because this is a live stream, I just want to let you know real quick that sometimes we get trolls in here that say inappropriate things. Do your best to just ignore them. If you give them attention and respond to them, it actually encourages them, just like in real life.
Yeah, send them back under their bridge.
Just try to do your best to alert me if you can, and then I will kind of watch it and try to remove them from the chat. If not, again, just completely ignore them. Second thing I want to make note of, because this is a live chat, we have a thing called Super Chat where, like, if you donate any form of money, it's not that we're ignoring everybody else, it's just that those comments come up highlighted, so we will see those before we see the other chats.
They're prioritized.
They're just prioritized. So we just want to make you aware that it's not that we're ignoring you. Like Joel, thank you, Joel.
Thanks, Joel.
And then I think that was everything I needed to say. Oh, and sometimes the connection can go in and out. If it does, we'll do the old banana test and check on it. If not, oh well. And then I think that was it, right? I'm trying to...
That's usually what we say.
It's been a bit. We're not like doing...
We're not all live stream savvy like we used to be.
Yeah, we used to be like
blah, 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 blah,
and blah, blah, blah.
And here we go.
And here we are.
Instead, we're all vloggy.
We're kind of like, wait, what do we do here?
Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's what we're used to saying. So.
Really, I hope you do subscribe. And I hope everybody that, if you're not here, like, come on.
Can I say how awesome and uncrowded it is here at Disneyland today?
Let's start off with a little bit of live Disneyland reporting of the actual park, Disneyland.
Showed up at like, what, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We have some happy little kids behind us. If you're hearing screeching, they are like so excited playing some imaginary game back there. I think they're playing that they're pirates, and it's so cute. But yeah, so we showed up about like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could walk on so many attractions. Like Pirates was a walk-on.
There was like nobody in the line at Pirates. You know, the queue that's below the bridge there. There was no one there.
No one there.
It was like end of the night. Like it was like 11:59, and there's nobody there. It was like
walked past Joe Rohde.
Joe Rohde, Imagineer extraordinaire. Like
just
oh my gosh,
what the heck? Like I mean, and it was kind of cute because he was like, I'm shaking the table.
That was me.
Like taking photos on his cell phone, obviously being stopped and stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah.
A lot of Fantasyland rides had barely any wait time.
We jumped right on Alice in Wonderland. Like that's
nothing.
usually at least a half-hour wait. And that was like 10 minutes.
It was less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So, the parks are super mellow. We think everybody's probably in line and or getting sleep for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think the lower passes are not unblocked right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really follow the blockout days
because I saw somebody a SoCal pass got denied.
Well, you don't know that it was SoCal. It could have even been deluxe. I'm not sure which.
Well, that's what the lady said.
Oh, she said that?
I heard her say SoCal's blocked.
Never mind then.
And these people were bummed. They were like, oh, wow, we didn't know. And they probably drove all the way down here from who knows where, but it's a bummer.
It is a bummer. Anyway, so yeah, the parks are fantastic. And can I just say the weather is amazing.
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees.
75 degrees. You know what? You need to stop touching my table, okay? Because you're shaking it.
I barely set.
You have to do this if you want to. If you want to do it, you have to go like this.
I barely set my elbow down.
I'm gonna rewatch this, and if I saw a shake, I'm kicking you out.
Oh boy.
Bye, Felicia. Huge fans from Oregon. Hope to run into you. I hope to run into you.
Thanks, Oregon.
Oh my God, these little kids are cracking me up. You could just hear them. They're like, no. I'm coming right now over to come meet you guys. I'm at DC8. Well, thank you, Disney Adventure Vlogs. We will be here. Once we're done with the stream, we'd love to chat. So yeah, we're just really excited. Nancy, I'm about to jump in my car and listen while I drive home, but wanted to thank you for your new merch video. Thank you, and thank you for your donation. We are going to D23. We're going to be there all 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Now the thing that we're trying to figure out, and we still don't even have a plan, other than the fact that we know for D23 we are going to make sure that we keep it real. We don't have media access, which is, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. So we want to be able to kind of show you the perspective of like just our adventure and like keeping it real and like this is what's really going on.
Average people who got tickets online and are going to the thing.
Yeah, or got our passes.
We just so happen to be vloggers.
Yeah, so it would be, so we want to give you that perspective, like from that angle of like, you know, if you were going, this is what you could experience too. Yeah. Which is, you know, something I think I tend, not that I watch a lot of YouTube, but if I do, I don't tend to watch when they have like media access, because I'm like, well, I can't get media access and not everybody can. So it's just like, I don't know, it gives you a skewed advantage or perspective.
Yeah.
The Campsey family loves you. Be there December 9th through the 15th. Great time to be here. December is fantastic.
Yeah. Thanks, you
especially
guys.
Early December. So yeah, I think we're just not sure if we're gonna do like one giant video or like two, or I don't know. I kind of think we might just do one. I think. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. We're just gonna kind of see how it goes. This will be Spencer's first. He had to be on vacation last 2 years ago. I keep saying last year, but
well, it was the last time the D23 occurred.
Yeah, you have to say last expo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be a lot of fun though. I think we're just gonna keep it real, and you know, if something's kind of like frustrating or there's a long line or something like that, you know, we'll kind of keep it like that and keep it real, so you know how we're going through it and experiencing it. You want to call us normal people? We're going to the event as normal people. Yeah, we are. We're just going as normal people. We're not going as media people. Yeah. So I think that's just a big important thing that we talked about. Yeah. I know. You know what's funny is I swear somebody just said that. Your nails match the castle. Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah, they do.
I love it. Love your channel. I'll be at D23 Expo with my mom this Sunday. Yay! Oh, cool. I think Sunday's a great day to go because it's not crazy busy. It's actually it's kind of busy, I'm not gonna lie, but towards the end of the day, that's when I went to a panel. It was like 6 o'clock at night, right before the expo closed. Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's the last hour of the last day. Oh, it was fantastic. You know. And now Parks Expo is on, or Parks panel is on Sunday this year, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm trying to think, there was something else I was gonna say, and somebody just asked the question. Because it's always crowded. What was it? I think. I know. I'm trying to remember. Somebody asked a question, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, did you guys get reservations? There it is. No. No, we did not. We tried. We really did try.
Sat on hold for a couple hours.
It was like an hour and a half. It wasn't 2 hours. It felt like 2 hours. It felt like 2 hours. It felt like 3 hours. Like watching the little green man like not move for the longest time. And I did it on my phone and on my laptop. Yeah. You did desktop or laptop and that too. Yeah. But you know, and I was on there I think we were on there right at 12. Because we didn't go on earlier because we were like, oh, it's not like it's going to matter, but apparently it did. And they let us into the page, but then there was nothing left. Yeah, it was just kind of weird. Yeah, like we got in and it was like, I think there wasn't anything left. You're right. No. I think we got on right at the point where they were like, you refreshed it once and it was like, sorry, there's nothing else. It was like, oh, there was probably one left when we got on there, but who knows what it was. You couldn't tell what it was because you had to go through. You had to go through each of them and check. And it was like, of course, you're going to first look for the ones that you want to, which are the ones that are gone right away. So it was a waste of time to go check those. And then... Well, no, because it said, like, I didn't look for parks. I didn't look for a stage pass. I didn't look for a store pass. I mean, because I knew those were out. It said under there, like, those are gone. It was like, I just went for the other, like my third choices, and those were gone. And like, I went for the ones I didn't even want to go to, and those were not available. That's what I'm saying, and those were gone. And then we were like hit refresh at that moment, and it was like, okay, they're all gone. It was like, okay. So I think that's a good question to talk about. Is what are your predictions for the parks panel? Like predictions. I think they're going to talk about Tomorrowland. I think so too. So I think let's go back to last expo, the parks panel last year. There was the Star Wars Land, Paint the Night. Honestly, last year was a lot of, it was a lot about magic. Last time. See, I keep doing that. last expo, there was a lot about Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and you know, like they announced that they got Guardians.
They didn't talk about Runaway Railway yet.
They did. They announced it. That was when they announced it. So sorry, super excited for D23, first time going. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
So I do agree with you, though. I think there will be a Tomorrowland announcement.
And I honestly think that that's potentially, I don't know, this is just my guess, is the work on the French fry rocks at the entry of Tomorrowland is the start, and they wanted to get something started, and then they're going to say at Parks Panel, like, okay, here's what we're going to do, and we've actually already started work, you guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've started by removing the entry French fry rocks.
They got to best remove them.
They got to best remove them, Adam. And so maybe this could be an omen as to what they're going to talk about, because what better way to kind of like prove that and usher that in by saying, hey, look, we've already started.
I mean, they're going to sit there and do announcements whether they worked on stuff or not.
I know, but I'm just saying that
they want some like tangible, like, look, you could go see it.
Yeah.
We're not lying.
Right.
I think that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So yeah, I do think that we're going to get some sort of a Tron coaster, though. I don't know. I have this feeling, since they're doing it in, you know, in Walt Disney World, for some reason I feel like that's what's going to happen over there, because our Tomorrowland is just, and we were just talking about this today.
And it's always had that stigma, though, because the original Tomorrowland was quickly, you know, the one from the 50s was quickly surpassed. And
yes, we are.
And it was talked about as in like, oh my God, like it's so not Tomorrowland. And then it got revamped in the 60s to the one that I grew up with. And then that got, you know, it was like, you know, not Tomorrowland at all. And so it's always had that stigma of like trying to keep up with the times. So, you know.
Somebody asked, sorry to interrupt her, somebody asked, can you explain the best remove 'em reference?
So when you're in the queue for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
I need to get my arms off.
And I'm sure,
keep shaking it.
I'm sure it's in both parks. Or whoa.
No, I don't know if it's.
I was leaning on that and you took it out. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, I did. Did I really?
Yeah, I was leaning on the chair and you pulled it out and I was like, whoa. She knows not what she does.
Did it look great? Did
I don't
it look
know.
good, you guys?
I'm not sure.
Wait, did he like go like this?
I kind of. I lost. Definitely went sideways. I'll have
I'm
to watch the replay.
rewatch this. Oh, I can't wait.
But on Big Thunder
sorry.
Mountain Railroad, in the safety briefing, when you first sit down in the coaster, basically, you know, they tell you keep your arms and legs inside the
hands, arms, and legs inside the cabin.
And if you're wearing hats or glasses, best remove them. That's what that line's from.
And so on Adam's video, he did a video with Jay one morning at Rope Drop.
And he's done that for a while. He's done the best remove them line. Like that's.
But it was one video in particular.
Yeah.
And it was the one where Jay wore his vintage mini hat.
Oh, yeah.
And for some reason, it was, I mean, he did it twice in a row.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. Oh, yeah, there's the train.
Train.
Hi, train.
Lord Kibble. Oh, we got a wave.
Oh, I can't, sometimes they see us in time. They usually don't see us till we're like halfway through.
Lord Kibble, number 5.
But yeah, for some reason on that video, it was like the funniest one. I don't know why. I was crying laughing. I rewatched it 10 times just for that part. So, yeah, that's what it's from.
And now it gets worked into as many conversations as possible.
So it's like, we're like, oh, do you want to go on Big Thunder Mountain and go on Best Remove 'em? You want to go Best Remove 'em?
I almost know when Adam's setting one up now. But he's pretty good at it. Like, he'll set something up and he'll say something to the effect of like, you know, yeah, I wonder if Disney's going to put those walls up to surround the French fry rocks when they're doing that work, because when they're done, they're going to best remove them. Like, you know, he would lead into the line somehow. So
it's amazing.
Yeah, he's expert class at that.
So good. So yeah, I think that we'll definitely hear about Tomorrowland. I think they're going to probably go over a little more in detail of the Mickey's Runaway Railway and Toontown that we're going to be getting. And
let's talk about Marvel.
I think they're going to talk a lot about Epcot, all the changes over there. We don't follow everything that's happening at Magic Kingdom just because we don't go there and we don't have immediate plans to go there. We're not in a rush to get there. Someday we may go just to kind of see Epcot. I think like if I was to go, that's kind of what I'd want to see. But yeah, so I think there'll definitely be a bunch about Magic Kingdom again. And
Marvel Land here.
Oh yes, I totally forgot about that. That's so funny. I think there'll be a lot about that. Marvel Land, because that's coming pretty quick.
Yeah, maybe they'll tell us what the name is of it, so we'll stop calling it Marvel Land.
Maybe it'll be called Marvel Land.
Well, they said a while back they weren't going to call anything a land anymore.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. I'm so sleepy.
But the longer they wait to put a name on something, just like they did with Galaxy's Edge, like we're going to just call it what
Star
we're going to
Wars
call
Land.
it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
people still call it Star Wars Land.
It's true.
I've even heard cast members say it. They're probably not supposed to, and I wouldn't ever call anybody out specifically, but like...
They're like, yeah, back in Star Wars Land back there. And a couple of you were asking if we're doing Oogie Boogie's Bash or the Halloween party here at Disneyland this year, or DCA. Yes, we are definitely doing that. We are doing the first one, and then we are going
A later date.
a later date. I think it's like the 24th or something like that.
Sounds
So
right.
we'll get you as much of it as we can. We'll do more merch searches. You know what I think we might be doing too? This is another thought. Depending on how long the line is and how our days go, is I think we might do a merch search inside of D23.
Yeah.
So you'd have a D23 merch search.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes like you want to, I don't know, I think you guys, if I'm understanding, it sounds like you guys want those separated. Like you want 2 videos. And if you do, we'll definitely be doing that. Thank you. I'm going to Oogie Boogie Bash October 24th. That's awesome. I don't think we have any plans immediately to do What's Happening Wednesday again.
No.
Just because of our schedules, it's really, really hard.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess that would be...
It is.
Oh, I
It's,
hear fire trucks.
we do. Yeah, it's just one of those things like smack dab in the middle of the week doesn't work for either of our jobs now. So
And it's also, too, we want to make sure that we're giving you more content, and it's really hard when you have
Yeah.
a job and that, and so in order to give you more content, it's just like that was kind of one of the things we had to cut, unfortunately.
yeah.
As far as the secret panel, we were a couple of people, I saw a couple comments about that, I think. As far as the secret panel goes, and I believe that's for Saturday, I'm sorry, get something to eat or drink on us. We live in Phoenix. You guys help fill our Disney withdrawals from Sean, Paula, and James. Thank you,
Thanks,
Sean, Paula, and James.
Oh my God, thank
That's
you
very
guys.
sweet of you.
Appreciate that.
Well, I'm gonna just get
Yeah.
5 churros with that.
Whoa. Not me.
You can have the churro dust.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
See what happened there?
I'm just kidding. So yeah, I think as far as that goes, I had read on Twitter, I think it was Keith wrote that, Disney Project had wrote something to the effect that they're going to announce at media preview tonight what the secret panel is, and then the people that are going to the secret Walt Disney Company
We'll hear the details about it.
will hear the details and see a little bit more about what it's
I
about.
heard rumor that
So-
it's about China.
China? I thought it was
Right?
not China.
Like another country.
No, there's another country, and I can't think of the name of it at this moment.
It wasn't
but
Beijing.
no, it was not. I don't remember it being China. It was. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Hopefully somebody will say it because I cannot remember it.
It was
but
basically
I know,
another park, is what it was.
like another park. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that happening too, which in a way that like. It'll make me not India. Yes, in India.
India, that was
That's
it.
where it was.
Okay.
Thank you, Gia. So the thing is, like, if it is the announcement of another park and stuff, that'll be so cool and all that stuff. But it doesn't really apply to me. We're not really Disney World travelers, you know. Like that's
Right.
just not something we do. So I'm kind of like, oh, that's cool, but you know, if that's what it is, it's kind of like, whoo, thank goodness I'm not going to that panel because it's not something on my list that I like really want to see. I care. We might be camping overnight. We're just not sure how that's gonna go. We have D23 Gold membership, so that'll kind of help. But I really don't want to sleep on concrete.
Yeah.
Can you guys just imagine? I know it would make a funny video though. Like, can you just imagine?
No.
I don't. Oh my gosh! I think about it and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I know they have an after-hours Halloween event. Do they have a Christmas one? No. If you're asking about a Christmas party, we do not have those here in California. You can just come anytime and get all your Christmas love in. You don't have to go to a party, which is amazing.
Yeah, they have one at Walt Disney World. We don't
I like this idea. Somebody, Lady Bree, sleep in the car while Spencer waits. Perhaps the
Maybe-
best
oh, wait.
idea yet.
I'll wait in the car. Yeah, that's good.
No, I wait in the car while you wait in there. Or we just rotate. I don't know if that's safe though. I don't know. I feel like we're better off together. And, you know, it's a carpeted room now. You know, it's funny. I remember being in the room with concrete, but it was after you wait in the carpeted room. And last year, I waited in the regular standby, or not last year, see, I did it again. Last Expo, I had media, and I still, like, waited in the standby line for it, and I got in. So, you know. Did you hear Sony and Disney? Yeah, there's a whole thing about it. I'm trying not to, like, read about it, because I'm just sad. Are there any celebrities that go to D23? Yeah, I remember reading about that, you know, years that I would. There was a year I know I didn't go. The year, not last year. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I can't stop saying it. Oh my gosh. How come they moved the Halloween party to DCA? Okay, so my thoughts are why they moved Halloween to DCA.
For more room, probably, because the tree trails and all that, it's like the lines for those things and the photo ops are insane.
It is. And then I think also because they wanted to do the World of Color show.
Yeah.
I think that had something to do with it. You know, if we've heard rumor of that, like, what, 2 years ago?
Well, and if you think about it, I don't even know if there's any validity to this, but, like, if you're going to shut down a park to normal guests, it's better to shut down DCA, I hate to say it, than it is to shut down Disneyland when people are coming from all over the world. And you hear about this all the time, people going, I didn't know that there was a thing where they shut the park down. Like, we only have this day, and we got kicked out of here at 6 o'clock.
Because how often do you check the park hours? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll check, like, oh, okay, I know I have Magic Morning, but...
I mean, you think it's at least open till 11, and then they do that to you, and you don't know that there was a Halloween party. The chances of it bumming somebody out for DCA are a lot lower. Like, people don't travel all over the world to go to DCA. I love DCA, but I'm just saying, like...
And honestly, you could do DCA in half a day. Somebody else said that too.
So it's better for the special events, I think, because then you don't shut a bunch of people out that don't know about the party and aren't...
Right. And I think too, when you come to... maybe this could be just for annual pass holders, but, like, if I'm coming to a party, like, I'm coming for the party, I'm not coming to go to Disneyland.
Right.
Does that make sense? And you have access to Disneyland 3 hours beforehand, so it's like, maybe do that at that time. I don't know.
Plus, they talked about the way the tree trails are going to go this year. They've expanded them and
they're more interactive. Like, they've
upped
the ante.
They've upped the ante, and so you need more room for that.
Yeah, we're not married, by the way.
No.
Crowd management too. That's another thing. But
crowd management and like I said, upping the ante on the creative. They needed more space to do that. They couldn't, you know.
And you can still come over here, you know. That's the other thing too. Like,
they still got the parade over here.
Hold on, I got a troll. Hold on, troll.
Trollisha.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Trollisha. I think the other thing is, if you're going over there to do the party, that's like one separate thing. But then you can come over to Disneyland and you have, like, Haunted Mansion Holiday, you have the Halloween tree, you have all these things you can do separately.
They're still doing the parade over here?
I don't know. Wait, I never thought about that.
Halloween parade.
I think they are doing the parade over here. You know what? That's kind of funny. There's a few things I didn't know. Love you guys. Love Dan and Katie from...
Thanks, Dan and Katie.
Is that Bozeman or
Bozeman, Montana.
Look at this old... This is why it's good that you're an old man and, like, know everything.
That has nothing to do with being old.
Yes, it does.
Knowledge has nothing to do with being old.
You're wise. You're like an owl. I've been calling him Geppetto. He's kind of like Geppetto. Like, you do have the Geppetto pants, the corduroys.
Yeah.
Admit it. Admit it.
Yeah, but they're not, like, cut off at the knees.
You like Geppetto's style, admit it.
Well, yeah.
See?
He's a craftsman.
He is.
He's
a craftsman.
He creates things.
I love it. Trolls be gone. Thank you, JDM. Appreciate that. Bye, Trollishas. Huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think about costumes. We've been talking about this. It's just kind of hard. Okay.
We don't normally.
We're not big on the dress up thing because we really want to focus on, like, getting everywhere and getting everything so that we can make, like, a video that has everything in it. And so when you're kind of dressed up, it just takes away our focus a little bit. But then at the same time, dressing up is fun because you're in the whole thing. So I don't know. We're still talking about it.
50-50.
Hi, Charlene. He's aging like a fine wine. I completely agree. Just kind of you're an interesting wine. Anyway, so yeah, I think if we might dress up or we might do something like very minimal, you know. I do have a really cool thing that I did get for my birthday and I kind of want to wear it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
So I might do that. We'll see. Kind of play it by ear. And then it also depends on the weather because not last year, but the year before. Remember when you were at Pubaka?
Yeah, and it was like 115 degrees.
It wasn't really 115, but it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot.
It's usually hot in October here.
Yeah, you were in a giant fursuit.
Yeah.
Oh, let's show them the Mark Twain. Can you grab it? Because I don't want to drop it.
Yeah.
There goes the old Mark Twain. Is it focusing on it? Like the light camera has to do its thing properly. It's not really doing it. Well, we tried. Oh, look at that.
You know what it is? It's when the selfie mode won't do it.
Oh, selfie mode won't like.
We have to flip the
fix
camera.
The light. Okay, let's try that. Did I do it? There we go. There you go.
Now you can see it.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? I hope we see you in October. Done with the treadmill. I love it. Old Man River. It was really hot last year. Plus we had, oh my gosh, okay. My friend, I think I had a couple of people that were there that night that they got rained out while they were there. You know what I do like? How can we donate? It's a super chat down there. I'm not really sure how to do it. I haven't done a super chat before. But I do like the fact that they're going to have the Halloween fireworks for everybody in Disneyland. So I would assume, I like that I'm like just pointing, like.
Started again. Oh, now we get a train. We got a Twain and then.
Oh, and a train.
And then instantly.
Maybe
a train.
they'll do the whole like.
Yeah, he might catch up. CK Holiday #1.
Let's see. Let's turn it around. So turn it around and let's see if we can get.
It's all gonna be. It's gonna be on the train because the Twain doesn't see him coming.
I'm trying to zoom. Let's see. You may be like, what's going on right now? Okay, so there. Hold on, where's the camera? So let's look to see how the train and the Mark Twain are going by at the same time right there. You'll see a Twain and a train. Let's see if they catch up. Do you see that waterfall right there? There you go.
Yeah.
Yes! You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome.
Got it. That's called train Twainisms.
I hope you guys all heard that.
Do you speak Twain and train? Because they do.
And that's like it. You have to just know, like if they're gonna land and go by around
the
the same time.
timing is right and they link up like that.
That never gets old. Like it honestly never gets old. To
I love
like,
how it took the
that.
Twain a second to like.
He's like, oh, hold on.
Doop, doop.
He's like, wait.
Because I was about to go, oh, he didn't hear it. And then somebody was probably like, dude, he just did the thing.
Dave and Julie from Denver say hi. We were happy to meet you at Oga's last year. Oh my gosh, I remember
what's up, you guys?
Hope you guys are doing well. It's so great to see or to know that you're here. And I hope we do see you guys.
That's so funny. I was just thinking about that.
I know you were, huh?
Oh, literally, yeah.
I remember that.
Today I was.
Have you guys eaten anything good today? We had beignets. We always stop in a certain place in downtown Disney before we go into the parks.
A lot of times, yeah.
And that's like our little our secret spot.
Yeah.
And it's like we eat out there, and then you know, we come in here and have dessert usually. The D23 Expo is every 2 years, and it's 3 days. It's kind of like Comic-Con, but
it's
all
Disney's
for
Comic-Con,
Disney.
yeah. It's the gathering of all things Disney in a convention format, with panels, with show floor booths, things for sale, exclusives, appearances, signings,
everything, giveaways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a blast. I am so excited.
And it's right across the street, which is probably the coolest part, that it's at Anaheim Convention Center, literally across the street from DCA. Yep. And you know, so you start seeing everybody at the parks who are over there and vice versa, and
it's rad.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's a good question. Is it only regular juleps right now? It is regular juleps and
midnight julep.
Midnight one. I have the Geppetto song stuck in my head now, Katie. Sorry, Dan. I hope that's the one you're thinking of.
He's been cruising the park a lot lately.
He really
Geppetto.
has.
Yeah.
And he kind of like, he's got your like, you just need the, oh my gosh, you should be Geppetto for Halloween one year. And I'll be Cleo. Or Figaro. I'm not sure which one. I have to think about it. I wouldn't be Pinocchio though. I wouldn't be a cute Pinocchio. I just know I wouldn't.
It could be the Pinocchio donkey style. The combo.
I'm an ass.
Yeah, well, we know that. That we know.
I love it. Which D23 tickets did you get? We got the 3-day passes. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Spence a pedo. Blue Fairy. Oh my God, that's who I should be.
That's perfect.
Blue Fairy.
That's
Can
perfect.
we do that? Let's do it. That'd be so much fun. Look at his face right now. Look, zoom in. Can we do it, please? Look at how excited he is. Not excited at all. I just love that. I just wish I could zoom in right when I say these things.
Oh,
You're just like in your head. You'll do it. You would do it. There would be, oh yeah, no. We're keeping this PG. Katie, how much is a Disney ticket for Halloween? It depends on the day that you go and if you're
They're
an
around
annual
$100
pass.
though.
Yeah, around 100, 150 you can expect. The Midnight Mint Julep, it's got some sort of juice, something fruity.
Yeah, it's like a red
Something.
punch, kind of.
Blackberry, maybe? I think it's
I
blackberry.
don't know what the fruit is, but it's red.
Yeah, it's red or purplish reds. It must be blackberry. And then it has your mint julep mix, and then it has a lychee in it.
The eyeball.
Yeah, blackberry. It is blackberry.
Oh,
Okay. Jen said something earlier. Hello, Ladybug Jen. If I
Hey,
missed
Jen.
your comment earlier. Does Geppetto at Disneyland wear a full body costume? Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's an actor.
Oh yeah.
But then he has the face.
He's got the
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has a face. He's
Yeah.
not like Jack Sparrow.
no.
Like where
no,
Jack
he's
Sparrow's.
got an actual fake head. Yeah.
Yeah. We will go trick-or-treating. We actually, maybe this is the time we tell you, we have a lot of Halloween videos we're doing this year. Like how many? 1, 2,
4 that we know of.
5. The Freeform
Oh,
house.
okay, 5.
We're even doing
Freeform.
that too.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Freeform house. We're doing the Haunted Hayride, Knots, Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Here, so a
Haunted
lot.
Hayride.
Haunted Hair. I said that.
Okay.
Is the D23 Gold membership worth it? I would 100% say yes.
We think so.
I think it's definitely worth it. 'Cause first of all, you get a cool gift. I can't wait to renew ours in October because you get that whole pin set.
Yeah.
That pin set is well worth over $100 by itself. And then I think if it's on a D23 Expo year for sure, because you're getting first access to a queue. You have a special gold spot where you can recharge your phone.
Yeah.
Stuff like that at the expo. And then there's been plenty of times we've gone to events for gold members.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to pay, but it's like $20, maybe $30. Like the Freeform house was $30 a person.
Well, they do screenings at the studio and stuff like that.
Yeah, screenings. I mean, some of the things go really fast though, which I think that's kind of the.
I remember I went to a screening of Star Wars that I had through my Directors Guild,
Yeah.
through my union, and I went to the wrong place. I forgot that it was not at Disney Studio, it was at somewhere else, and I rolled up to Disney Studio, and the guy's like, "Oh, are you here for the D23 screening?" And I was like, "Oh, there's a D23 screening also?"
And had you been a gold member,
I could have, yeah, and then I totally made a mistake. I was like, "Oh no, wait, we're at this other place in Hollywood. Oh, sorry." And,
way to fail.
but in the end, it was really cool because Mark Hamill showed up to the screening I was at, did a Q&A after, so it was
You're
like,
kind of like, okay.
and it was my birthday, so it was just awesome. But
That sounds
But anyways,
like an amazing birthday.
the whole point was that D23 members get a lot of exclusives, and there you go.
They didn't announce it yet, the secret panel thing yet that I have seen. How many pairs of ears do I own? Corn Chip Katie?
20 something.
How many?
I bet you that's why Joe Rohde's here.
Why?
Secret
The
panel. He's probably spearheading that new park.
You really think it's a new park?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Spencer got this hat from a friend who went to Tokyo Disneyland. And it's, oh, there it is. I was wondering why you were flipping. I was like, why would you flip that when we're showing your hat?
So I'm flipping it.
Thank you. I've been loving how dead Disneyland's been. It's been amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
It's been. Where's your shirt from?
Amazon.
Amazon.
I think it's an official Disney shirt too.
You think so? I can check. Don't mind if I... Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it says Disney,
Yeah,
so...
it's from Disney.
Let's go ahead and assume. Break of dawn camping out. So as far as tomorrow, we're going to go early.
Yeah.
But I don't think we are going to be there like 6 a.m. type. I don't know. Maybe we will.
Hard to say.
It just depends. Because I feel like if we go really early, we won't stay as late. And I kind of want to stay there as long as possible. Like, I know the expo ends at 7. It's kind of funny. We don't have like big plans.
Well, it's...
You got to just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. Like...
And are we editing a video tomorrow night? You know, who knows?
Yeah, that's... Oh.
Or am I editing a video tomorrow night? I should preface that.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I made them sparkly for the D23 Expo. Woohoo! It'll be fun. I'll be there at Disney tonight. I hope I see you guys. Awesome. Purple and green mini ears, are they available in the parks now? Oh, my Halloween ears, I wear those always on the beginning of Halloween. Those were from like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't know. What panel are you most excited about?
The one we get into.
Oh, I like that one.
Because who knows if we're going to get into one.
No, we're going to get into parks. Don't lie. I will, if I have to camp out for that, that's the only panel I will camp out for. I don't think that there's any other panel I will do that for. Jungle Cruise animated feature. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Oh, I got something in my eye. Woo! Speaking of getting something in my eye, we also wanted to talk about too, I hope you know that we have received your messages, your sympathetic vibrations.
I was just going to say, this sounded exactly like that.
It was waiting for you. I was going to look at your face. We have received your messages about the whole makeup thing. I have.
We have to tell people who don't know.
Yes, so I get messages on the daily from my Instagram all the way down to our YouTube, and it's asking for, you know, makeup tips and stuff like that, because I obviously wear makeup to the parks. And we are working on that, like kind of trying to figure out how to film, because I'm not a makeup vlogger. I am a certified makeup artist, but I don't know how to like go about filming that whole thing. And then we also took so long on it too because we kind of waited to see if the demand really is that high.
Yeah.
But it seems that it's kind of getting more and more, and you guys really want it. So I just wanted you to know that we heard you and we are going to work on it. It will get there. It's not going to be one of the shirt situations where we say we're working on it, which I think also we need to talk about the shirts. I think for the foreseeable future, I don't think we're going to be able to do the shirts. We've kind of exhausted a lot of effort into that, and I think it's just might not happen. I know the sun's like, meh. But yeah, so I don't know if that's going to happen for quite some time, because we do have Disney in our name and we don't want to put out anything for sale that has the word Disney in it. So Makeup Life and Beyond. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that we address those things. Like, those were on my mind for the last couple days. I was like, oh my gosh. But we are hearing you. We actually literally read all of your comments too. So even if we don't respond, we read every single one.
True.
Very true. Like, I sit there and I'm like, I know, I hope, it's just hard because I don't know if you guys want like a makeup tutorial. Do you want just like tips when going to the park? That's kind of where I'm leaning for, like a tutorial about like makeup when you're going to the parks. Like, what do I wear? Because not everybody has the same skin, but I do have some tips that I've picked up along the way. I could definitely say that. So wife and I just saying hi, much love. Switch what?
Just to get out of the sun.
You want to go this way?
Yeah,
a little more?
Here. Just over here.
All right, we're gonna adjust because of the sun. Look at the sun coming through. It's still on that side too.
That's not.
Okay. BRB.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's one of those pet peeves of mine that
You'll rewatch it and be like, wow, that sun was just not okay. Okay. I feel like I just like lowered myself down into the pit here.
lowered yourself.
Is our screen dirty?
No, it's just we're backlit.
There, I cleaned the screen too. Yeah, we're at Hungry Bear. Okay. Oh my god. Makeover on Spence. Oh my gosh. What products that stay all day? Okay, thank you. I'm glad you guys are answering this makeup question because I really need to know. Tips on going to the park with makeup would be great. What products stay all day for the parks? That would be helpful. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll definitely do that with the makeup. A how-to tutorial. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do, is something like that. We just gotta figure out how to edit and shoot it.
Won't be too hard.
It might be something simple though, like we're really gonna keep it simple.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what we'll do. Spence is just like, I don't know anything about this stuff, but I know they want to see it.
Hey, just shoot your face.
That sounded terrible. I don't like this backlit thing because I see this like ray of light right here, and it's bothering me.
Well.
Thanks. That's better. Katie, who does the edits on the video? There's been a few that I've edited, but mostly like 90% of them are this guy. And then I'm the one who like goes through after he edits and I'm like, take this out, fix this, I don't like this, I like this. And then there's times like when we come up with what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, hold on, we'll tell you after the train. Like when we're figuring out like what we're gonna do for the most part.
Yeah.
That's moi. And then I'm like, get this shot, do this shot, and then he does all the filming. It's really like a two-man job.
Oh yeah.
Like there's stuff that I do that he probably couldn't do, and then there's stuff that he does that I probably couldn't do. You know, like I would even just say that as far as like the actual like filming, you know, even though I see it and I have like a vision of something, he has to be responsible for like capturing that vision and doing it right.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm gonna be like, I don't like it. And it's just not gonna come. It really is 100% a team effort. Like, you know, I do think that you have the harder job though because of the actual editing.
Yeah, because when I get home, it doesn't end.
It doesn't end. Yeah, it's like I can kind of go home and like hang out with Kaylee, or I can kind of chill for a little bit, but like I go back right in and I start researching like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, or I start planning. So
yeah.
But I'm done with that day, if that makes sense. Like you're having to go in it and capture that vision, and then I get to go. You know, sorry, we have a troll, Alicia. Bye, Felicia.
And it has to be done in a timely manner,
Promptly.
purely for the fact that usually a lot of the stuff we do is a, you know, it's a timing issue of
Right.
getting it out quick enough, but also to edit something that, like you just experienced it during that day, it's easier to edit it when you've got it in your head. If you
Yeah.
wait too long, it's tough. It makes
it's
it
like,
makes it
what
hard.
did we do? You know, because you want to
Yeah.
keep it real too. Like that's the whole thing, is like we really try to not fake it for you guys ever.
Yeah.
There's been videos that we've done where we're like, okay, maybe we didn't like do the best job at like covering that, and it doesn't like, or we weren't in the best mood, because we
Yeah.
have bad moods too. Like we get stressed out.
Yeah.
We've bickered before.
Yeah.
Charlie.
What's up, Charlie? Good to see you, bro.
So you know, we've done that before. Oh, Charlie. Okay. All right. Tatooine
Back door.
sunset. Spence, what's your actual
There goes
job?
Charlie.
All right. Thank you.
Pixar Charlie, there you go.
Spencer, what's your actual job?
Stage manager, Directors Guild of America, stage manager.
Flex. I'm just kidding. And then what was I saying? Yeah, but so like there's actually videos that we've not done because of that. You know, like it just didn't come off right.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
really picky about that stuff.
Shot a whole day and then been like,
Bye. Or there was one time that I remember like I had this whole idea for this video, and I was trying to explain it to him, and he wasn't having the best day, so he wasn't understanding it right. We went and we shot like half of it, didn't even end up doing it, and it was just like this whole day, it was just a whole mess. So
Yeah.
by no means are we perfect. We are like a sinking ship sometimes, and it's really hard because we don't, you know, we do have jobs, so like
Yeah.
doing this in between our other jobs that are part-time, it's like,
yeah.
you know, but
Well,
this
and the whole
is-
goal
yeah.
of trying to like experience something and shoot it and translate an actual experience as opposed to
yeah,
setting it up and faking it, in a sense of like, you know, the production involved. We try to do the least amount of production so that
Yeah.
it's pure as far as what we're doing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And to kind of forget that the camera's there, even though that has to be paid attention to drastically.
yeah,
There's a balance of that. Like the hardest time for me was at Galaxy's Edge when you weren't there, on the grand opening night, and I had to do it alone.
And you
so,
missed me
well, yeah,
so much.
and it was hard to stay in the moment and shoot it and keep the edit in mind, because I'm editing while I'm doing this in my head, as far as like what is this going to be. Sometimes I don't always know, but I'm trying to in my head, so I can get what I need to tell the story that happened, you know. But it's a matter of staying in the story and living that story, and then being able to tell it at the same time. So that's usually the hardest part for me.
And it's nice when we're together, because we're able to, you know, like I notice that I will kind of just go, whoa, you know, like I'm squirrel and I'm out.
Yeah.
And you have to reel me back in, like, oh wait,
yeah.
You know, and vice versa. Like, I mean, it can even happen with you. So,
yeah,
you know, it happened. So, you know.
But that's just in an effort to try to, like you said, for lack of a better term, keep it real, because I don't know. What's the point of doing this if we're just going to fake it and, you know, try to make something look fun that's not, or whatever. I don't know. You know. Oh,
I like this question. What's your favorite Disney memory together? I know mine.
The one that pops into my head is...
I wonder if you're going to say the same one as me.
Is sitting over at Small World
watching
the fireworks.
That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Or even our first...
But what it was...
Okay, yeah, tell it.
We often will go to watch fireworks at Small
We don't
World.
even do fireworks that much anymore.
But we used to, and because it was a last minute decision, we would run over there and kind of had this spot we'd always go to, and I remember we put our backpacks down and we used them as pillows, remember, and we'd lay on the pavement and just like got the perfect view.
It was Remember Dreams Come True too, right?
Yeah, which is my favorite of the fireworks
because of that memory.
shows. Part of it, yeah.
That was my favorite memory with you, like for sure. And then my least favorite memory, I know that one right off the top of my head. I bet you know it too.
It's probably the same too.
Do you guys do group meetups? We don't, just because I don't know how many people would actually go to that, number one. And number two,
they're not allowed really.
I mean, definitely they're not allowed here. But even if we did do it outside of the park, I wouldn't know where we would even go. So there's a whole like shablamble about it. But yeah, we definitely have I would say the time I didn't like the most, obviously, it was when we got into a huge argument. Like huge argument. We argued the whole way back to Mickey and Friends. Oh my god, it was before Pixar even existed. Oh, it was so bad. But and I don't even know what we were arguing about. But we were bickering. Like we were just like, like whatever. So yeah, it really happens. I definitely think we're gonna do Disney Plus. I think we were talking about that at some point today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think we're definitely gonna do it, especially at D23. You have we're gonna get like that whole year for like a really discounted rate, and it can't change the whole year. So like, for sure, we're gonna do that. Yeah. Is it better to go to Disneyland in mid-September or early May? I think if you go mid-September, you're gonna get Halloween.
Yeah.
May, you're gonna have a cooler day, more than likely. So, you know, you have to kind of think about like what it is you actually want. But as far as crowd level, it'll be a little less crowded in May.
Yeah, you're coming off refurb season, so.
Yeah. Thank you, Ladybug Jen. Yeah, so it's kind of, it kind of just depends on what you want, what you like, what you're kind of striving for.
Yeah.
There will be more open during September too. And then if it's mid-September, you'll have Haunted Mansion Holiday. Wife and I love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Joel. We appreciate that. We love you guys. Go when you get the magical fall light. I think so.
Oh yeah.
What maze are you excited for at Knott's Scary Farm? What is it? God, I was just looking at these the other night. I can't remember which one. I don't know off the top of my head. We were literally texting about it too, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to do that one.
What was the one, the infected, or what was that?
Oh my gosh, there was last year. If you guys haven't seen that video, I mean, that was our first time ever shooting like that in general. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I can't even remember, but like, they were everywhere. Those scares, like, oh my gosh, I was horrified. And like, oh my gosh. I loved going to Disneyland mid-October, Halloween. Honestly, Halloween is amazing. Like,
it's
Halloween
pretty cool.
is one of the best times at Disneyland. All you are, like the Asylum one, Katie.
Oh, Asylum, yeah, that's what I was thinking
Love
of.
your video. Thank you. The Asylum, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Scare Zone. How did you guys meet? We met here. You were my biggest fan on Periscope. Like my biggest fan ever.
No. But we did meet through Periscope. Yeah.
You could just say you were a big fan of my Periscope.
I was a fan of your Periscope.
A big fan. The biggest ever.
That's
He would write me
other,
letters every day.
This is all lies. Among other people that I watched.
He would write me letters, or he would like message me and be like, I left you a letter on Main Street.
This is all fabrication now.
Fabrication.
What's she saying?
I knew you'd use a big word. Just kidding, but he really did find me, and he was like, I love your YouTube channel. Because we were doing Disney Bears.
Yeah.
Admit that, because you have photographic evidence on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a hummingbird! A Disney Hummer!
There is.
Can you guys see it? Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera so that you can see it better. You guys, hummingbirds are so magical. Of course, the minute I turn around, he's behind the bush right now. Do you see why it's moving? Because that's the Hummer right there. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but this is wild nature. Here at Disneyland, even the creatures be magical. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love hummingbirds. They're so cute.
Switch over this tree.
I know. Oh, when are we doing the Provost collab? Sorry, I messed this up hardcore. Sorry. I don't know when. We haven't been in contact with them. We've all just been so busy.
I know.
Honestly, like
Summer,
it's nothing that
by.
yeah, it happens a lot with us where we're like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and then we haven't because we've been so busy.
Yeah.
So
We're still gonna, but
it will
it's just a matter
happen
of
at some point.
planning something.
Yes, it's just gonna take some time, but we'll get there. Taking my 5-year-old in December. I didn't read the rest of that comment. Anything you shouldn't miss, Small World Holiday. Have you tried the candy corn popcorn? No, we haven't yet.
It's a good idea, though.
I know. We will be visiting the Sorry, I'm trying to read these. I'm like this. I look like a crazy person. I didn't see myself because the comments were there, but I'm like, keep the accent the whole live session. Sure, I do it. Be Steve Irwin.
Oh, please
All
don't.
time. Rest in peace, mate.
No, please.
I love me some Steve Irwin. We're gonna do that whole video of that and
No.
going through my Australian accent is terrible, but we're gonna do that. And we're gonna go all through Adventureland. That's what we're gonna do. Do you think they will announce a Tomorrowland redo at D23? I totally do. I really
think so.
do. I really, really do. I am stoked for that. I hope that's what happens. I love the Pirate of the Caribbean ride. Where's Adam the Woo? I think he's getting ready for D23.
Yeah.
I think, but he just came back from Florida and has like 3 new videos, I believe.
Yeah, he's got a couple.
So I
Yeah.
definitely think y'all should best check him out. That doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. I tried right there. I really tried. But yeah, definitely check those out. We haven't collaborated with Fresh Baked. Don't know why, but I think again probably they're very busy too. You'd have to hit them up, or we'd have to hit them up, or see them in the park sometime. And we're rarely here on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason. Patreon's doing well. We're so thankful for everybody who is our Patreon leashas.
Yeah.
It really helps. Like, I think that's another reason like we're able to do more this year. Like we were
Yeah.
able to do what is it called? Draw a blank. The hayride, knots,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So just so you know, whenever you guys, where did the best remove them come from? It came from Adam the Woo's video
Yeah.
on Thunder Mountain, and it's the Thunder Mountain
Safety spiel.
safety spiel. So back to the Patreons.
You'll follow the Daily Woo, and you'll
Yes.
get a lot of best removums.
Yes. We are going to the Oogie Boogie Bash. But anyways, back to the whole Patreon thing, because I do want to always reiterate this, is that that money always goes, sorry, we have a troll. Bye, Felicia. The Patreon money doesn't go into our pockets. Whatever money we make goes
To produce the videos.
back into the channel. It goes to equipment, it goes to tickets to go to places to make a video.
Yep.
It's not like we would use that money and then just get tickets and go and just enjoy ourselves. Like
No.
that's what our jobs are for. Like we work our jobs strictly so that we can actually we even use a lot of our own money
Oh, yeah.
for videos.
I still don't think we're breaking even, but
no, not even close. But I don't think we are at all. But the whole thing is like it's purely a labor of love.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know, for all of you, to become a Patreon member, you just go to patreon.com/lifedisney, I believe, and then or you can go to any of our other videos and there's a link. And something like that, and you can do monthly, you can do a one-time donation. It's whatever you want to do. It's not necessary at all, but it is very much appreciated when you do. So that's just what it is, and I just hope to explain that because we do get questions about that. We even toyed around with not having one of those because we're just not here to try to make money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thanks, Jess.
But you know, it's just after we meet a lot of people in the parks and they're like, how do we donate, or how do we like contribute to your channel, and like it just kind of became so overwhelming that we were like, you know what, we're just gonna start a Patreon account, and so we just kind of defer people to that. So that's what it is, and I hope that like explained or answered a lot of your questions. The secret project is Disney Plus show about the day in the life of cast members. That would be so awesome.
Wow.
I would pay so much money a month just for that.
I always said that a reality show about this park or all the parks would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I like that question. Katie, have you ever had a time when you didn't have an annual pass? I want to say there might have been like, maybe when I was in nursing school that year, it probably overlapped. Maybe also a year in high school. But that would probably be it. For the most part, I've always had a pass. And if I didn't have a pass, I know I was like at least buying tickets to come in all the time. So but I don't know, or I probably just had a low pass. I don't know, I'd have to look into that. You guys are the reality show. Oh, thanks. Have any of you eaten at Goofy's Kitchen? Yes, I love it. I want to go back there. I should have had my birthday there.
Oh yeah.
Would have been fun. Love you guys. My daughter's a senior in high school. I'm really, really busy. Watching you guys is the time we put aside to spend together.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. Anyway, but
you need Goofy to show up at Blair's, then it would be perfect if he served you your bolognese.
Gosh, can you just imagine? What if Mick and Minnie did? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What doesn't Katie do? Man, Superwoman. I would love to think that I'm Superwoman. That would be amazing. Coming from Australia next year, #1 tip: come really early. Use your magic morning hours.
Yeah.
Wear comfortable shoes.
Early is the best tip. Yeah.
Loungefly or Dooney? What do you prefer? Dooney. Loungefly, I think I see too much of it. Dooney, I think I see a little bit more rare. And I'm all about like, I don't like doing a lot of things that everybody else does. That's always been the way I am. I'm really weird about that. Like, there is certain things I'll do because you can't help it, but I love like doing my own thing. Thoughts on Spider-Man issues with Sony and Disney? I don't really have any thoughts on it. Can I have some of your coffee?
Yeah.
Is it empty?
No.
Cheers, everyone. Do you know if all the rides will be open at Oogie Boogie?
I don't know. That's a good point.
I'm sure they will. Thank you.
Is the question about the Sony thing about the universes? Is that what it is?
It's like, okay, so I didn't
really
read a lot about it.
I know that there's certain ones that.
Well, no, it's just Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man won't be. Like, are they going to finish the movie? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
You haven't read about it because you've been busy. My wife wants to know how many Disney Doonies does Katie own? You're going to be surprised, but 0. 0.
Trick question.
0 Disney Doonies. Do I want Disney Doonies? Yes. Which one do I want? Well, let me tell you. I want the dog one, the Disney dog one. I would like the Small World one more than anything. And yeah, those are the ones I really want. Do you know if Fantasmic will stay around this summer? She's shocked. I know. A lot of people are shocked when I tell them. I think so. The clowns will be back this year. Good luck. I don't know. Oh. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, knots. Right when you said that, I was like, great. Oh my gosh, that was on our video.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to rewatch that video. Hold on.
And the Krampus guy got you too.
Krampus, that was horrifying. Okay, I'm gonna look this up right now.
Katie at Halloween Horror
Life
Nights.
Disney Knott's Scary Farm. Let's see what comes up. Okay, here it is. Let's see. We're gonna look it up right now, you guys. I want the red and white striped pirate socks. Ooh, those would be so cute. I hate clowns, dude. Do you think World of Color will add another restaurant for the dining packages? I'm not sure. Electrical Light Parade ends around the time the holiday, Halloween
end of
starts.
September it ends, yeah.
End of summer for sure. Okay, wait, I'm trying to find the clown part. This was terrifying, you guys. And then we went on that, it was another thing like the Orange County Fair where I went on a ride that I knew I shouldn't have. It looked harmless and it wasn't harmless. I was horrified. I'm gonna actually share the link to it on the end of this video. Thank you, Ross.
Thanks, Ross.
September 30th is the last day? Really?
Yeah.
That feels a little late.
Nope, that's it. That's what
Really?
yeah.
No, we're at Disneyland. You're new to the Life Disney family?
Welcome.
I'm so happy to have you here. I would give you a big hug.
Welcome. Foolish mortal.
More, but you're not. Oh, here's the clowns. Here's the clowns. My screen's cracked, by the way. This is one of your montages. Terrifying. Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. Pac-Man. The clowns were terrifying. Oh my gosh. This was... Okay, I can't. I'm gonna start watching it again. No, it was so scary. Like, there was a part 2. You know what? There was a part 2 when we were on that ride. The one that I was like, no, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. It was not fine. I'm gonna show you guys. What's your favorite Disney merch item you own? Ooh. My Disneyland mug. Okay, here it is. I thought this ride would be great, and it was not. Okay. If you've seen this video, I'm sorry. Do you guys think they'll do Moonlight Magic in Disneyland? Oh yeah, totally. For DVC members. And then I was watching Tim Tracker. I think he was sitting
We
next to us.
might have seen him today, yeah.
At the Mint Julep Bar. Okay, here it is. Can you hear me?
Oh God, why did I say yes to this?
Don't get that for that. It's being blocked. I think.
Oh. What is that? Oh, low power
It's a
mode.
battery mode.
I was freaking out.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
So that's when you know Katie's scared, when she loses her breath and she talks.
I lose my breath.
Yeah, well you go, oh my god, oh my god. You can't even finish the word.
Why do I do this to myself?
Make it stop. Is it almost over?
This is horrifying.
Oh God.
See? Why do I do this to myself?
You do that thing where you go, oh my god.
I go, oh my god.
And you can't finish the word and you're like, oh, oh. You did that at the OC Fair.
It was, what ride was it though? It's something over by the boardwalk, and it's like almost like Goofy's Sky School, and that's why I thought it would be okay, but it was way longer.
Oh, the Flying Mouse ride.
Coast Rider. It's Coast Rider.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so, like, I loved the little dip part. Like, that part's so much fun, but no.
You don't like those flat turns.
No, and it was so much higher than Goofy's Sky School. It felt like, it might not have been, but it felt so much higher. Exactly. By clown leashes. Well, it was literally like clown leashes attack that night. I'm actually really scared to go again. Why did I do this to myself? You know what I just realized? What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I really doing? Like, I just thought about it right now. Like, I think it just kind of hit me by watching that. Like,
We're going to a ton of those this year, yeah.
I'm going to like 5 different haunts this year. I honest to God could start crying. Like, I'm terrified. What am I gonna do? I was being chased by axe murderers in whatever that Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what did I do to myself? Like, I'm honest to God, it's just now hitting me. I guess I kind of forgot because it's been a year.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. I'm an old fart and the oldest of 5. The one that loves roller coasters. The young pups couldn't keep up, of course. Dude, Phantasmic or World of Color, Phantasmic. Oh my gosh. All of our paychecks do go here. South Korea, coming to Disneyland for the first time in October. What's the first thing we should ride? Something that gets a really long wait. I think if you're going to DCA, get a fast pass for Radiator Springs Racers.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, definitely got to ride Pirates and Mansion here.
And I'm trying to think of something that queues up quickly in the morning.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, yeah, I'd say Peter Pan. Especially if it's your first time.
Space Mountain.
You have to get on everything, but it's like, what would you do first, I guess? I'd say maybe Peter Pan or Space. Because those, you know,
and it
Matterhorn.
depends on your level of...
Yeah, because I don't like Space Mountain. It's just too
Right.
disorienting. But Phantasmic all the way.
Or do you
Okay.
want to, you know what, to me, like if you want to do the ultimate like Disney thing and you're not into big rides, do the train. That's Disneyland.
So a lot of people said that in
Just
the
do
chat.
the train, yeah.
Yeah, train it is. Spencer is so excited for Katie to get scared. I love when Lisa B gets scared too. Jeff Pike said that.
Oh, nice, Jeff.
I am gonna be just terrified. Oh my god. I just thought about it. It's so funny though, like seeing that footage right there, it honestly like flashed back to me like how terrifying that was.
Yeah.
Oh man. My stomach is hurting now. Like what am I gonna do? I have to get like really like, oh man. You're gonna have to like get me donuts or something beforehand.
Donuts.
Cause then I'll be like, oh, I just had donuts, life is good, and my scare time won't be as bad.
Nope.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
And you didn't do the hayride last year, so you're going to be...
Is the hayride scary?
Oh, yeah.
Like really scary?
Yeah. It's one of the better ones, yeah. Because it's
Wait.
outside. It's like a... It's not in, you know, most mazes are like indoors. This thing is like outside. It's in the back, it's like in the woods in Griffith Park. It's freaky, it's dark. And you're basically in the back of a hay cart being pulled by a tractor and things come right up to the car. So you can't get out, you can't go anywhere, you can't run like you can at the other places or try to hide. It's like they come right.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can't hide?
No, you're in a like a ride almost where...
Like
you
I
know.
can't escape them?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm really like, you guys, these videos are gonna be a show. Like it's actually gonna be a show.
Here comes Columbia.
Thank you. You're scared for me, so will I. So am I. I am terrified right now. Like, how long do I have until that? Like a month?
Less.
Gosh. Oh god. I was trying to drive when Katie was trying to jump out of the ride.
It's about a month away, I would say. About a month away, a little less.
What if I try and jump out of the hayride?
Wouldn't be as
I
damaging.
wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that though.
Hayride, you wouldn't get hurt.
It's so crazy though because like I just know I didn't want to barf on you guys, and then I just know that like I was trying to escape the torture.
Panic mode. Oh,
Yeah,
here.
it was full blood. Ooh, Columbia. She's leaving for Phantasmic for the night. Can
She's
you
a
see?
3-masted 10-gun merchant ship, Katie.
You were waiting for that.
Yeah.
They won't say it because of this, huh?
No, because it's in prep mode. See how fast it's moving?
Look at it. That's like how fast it goes through Phantasmic. Bye, Boat Leisha.
There it
It's
goes.
like you have to say your thing and I have to say bye, Boat Leisha.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Boat Leisha. Dude, haunted hayride? What the heck? Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that scary because it sounds fun. Like, when you think of a hayride, don't you think of something like fun and fall-like?
Well, yeah. That's the idea. That's what pulls you in.
You're making it not sound cute and fun, though.
And it's like a scarecrow that drives the
What?
hay cart thing, yeah.
No way! I was thinking like it would be something cute where we would have like popcorn. Was I really that off? Why
Haunted-
didn't you tell me this?
Haunted hayride's a...
Yeah, but I thought it'd be haunted, but like cute.
No, it's scary.
Oh my god, you guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, well, we're going to so many haunts. Oh gosh. It was just announced it's a show about cast members, so it was. Okay, cool.
Oh, so they made the announcement. Okay.
That's amazing. I'm excited for that.
That's a good idea.
It's a good way to get Disney Plus. I mean, I would have bought Disney Plus without that, but now I'm definitely even going to do even more.
Because I always said that about the shows that I work on, that
One day at Disney.
a behind-the-scenes show of like when I was doing American Idol, I thought it'd be so cool to see a show about the show and how the show's made, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That should be really cool. We're doing Not Scary Farm or Halloween Horror Nights. And if you're asking our opinion on which one to go to, I think it depends on what you prefer, because they were both really good.
I think on a scare level, like Knott's is scariest, because it's everywhere.
Yeah, like Horror Nights had a little bit of
Horror Nights, it's a little tamer.
yeah.
But I think Knott's is the scariest.
Oh man, I'm.
Actually, the train just honked at the Columbia, but the Columbia has no way of responding.
Has no way, yeah.
So it's like he went doot 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 doot.
What's the best job you've ever worked, Spence?
Well, I did. I always say it was the Pete Holmes show.
Really?
Well, here's why. I mean, it was a personal thing. Like I was chosen to do the show. I was kind of handpicked to do the show, to be the head stage manager, and I bonded with Pete Holmes like they thought I would, and I don't know, it was just a really great experience, and I got to be a part of starting the show from the very beginning and taking it all the way through the process, and I've never done that before, so it was cool to be, in that position and to be able to be a part of that, and they actually like listened to my opinion about things. And
I thought you would have said American Idol.
I mean, Idol
I was really expecting that.
Well, it's it depends on.
You talk about it all the time.
It depends on how I answer the question. That was one of the better experiences I've had, because I learned so much, and I got to meet like incredible people through doing Idol.
All right, that makes sense.
But I always talk about Pete Holmes as being this really gratifying experience because of the fact that
I know. Who is Pete Holmes? He's a comedian.
He's a comedian, yeah.
For us younger people,
there's a show on HBO
know.
called Crashing that he did that was award-winning, and he's friend Conan O'Brien, and he's part of that kind of comedic world. Super funny guy, and just
Yeah.
But definitely Idol was like a mind-blowing experience. Idol was like fly by the seat of your pants, crazy.
Like craziness.
Oh yeah.
Well, that makes sense. I know everybody's talking about the secret panel was definitely announced and confirmed. It's a show about Disney cast members. I'm gonna look on my Twitter right now. Yeah, here it is. Just announced. Disney Plus and Disney Worldwide Publishing present One Day at Disney, the documentary series and coffee table book showcasing the people who make Disney magic happen across the globe. There it is. Oops, sorry, focus. That looks great. I mean, if you weren't gonna subscribe to Disney Plus, like, I mean, this kind of sells it already.
Yeah.
My hubs and I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I can't wait for Rise of the Resistance. Us too.
I know.
So we have you on 5 different devices: TV, tablet, and phones. I would give you a big high five.
As you should.
As you should. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I can't wait to see this. Here it is. Here's the official trailer. I'm going to try and play it for you guys. Because we're all here and we're a family, we watch things.
One-way trip to Cinderella's
Be careful with
castle.
copyright.
Climb aboard.
You don't know what's on there. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, there's music. Just showing that.
But it's not our content that's showing you that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this will be exciting regardless. Okay, I am really excited to see this. You're right, I don't want to get dinged or something. Like, they'll be like, you stole our content. It's like, no, we didn't, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, Walt Disney Imagineer Eric Baker, who helped bring Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to life. Animator Eric Goldberg. Disneyland Railroad cast member. Why did I say cast member?
I don't know.
Wow, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait for this. They won't show nighttime situations on that show. They'll spin it so it looks like rainbows and lollipops. Well, we don't know. We'll see. It does look cool. Favorite dessert item at Disney? It really depends on the month. If this is like, I don't know. I would say if like you have to have a classic one, I would almost say churro. No, beignets.
Oh, beignets, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Beignets or churros?
I don't know. Right now, beignets.
Yeah. What is your favorite Halloween treat? In case somebody asked that. Ooh, Dole Whip, that's a good one.
I don't know, because I don't know what's different for Halloween.
Well, beignets are pumpkin spice. They
don't
do
like
kind of change.
stuff, so.
Yeah, so that's where for him it's different.
I'm just like...
Oh, cool, thank you. Beignets, I'm obsessed. Favorite time of the year to go to Disneyland?
Any time of the year?
I'm going to say Halloween. Halloween is the best.
Yeah.
I like Christmas too, but Halloween, it's just it also signifies the start of the big change in seasons. Did you try the watermelon lime beignets? I don't remember having those. I like the rainbow sunglasses Spence wears. Oh, you're not wearing rainbow ones now. Oh, that hummingbird just flew right past us. What about the churro flavored? Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. Can you do it? Because you do it better.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. I can't do it. I can't do it as well. The Rasta sunglasses. Yeah. I made him take those off today, ironically. I was like, I'm kind of sick of looking at those.
Well, they were my backup
Yeah.
glasses, and they ended up being the full-timers and so I just got lazy, you know.
I just got so sick of looking at them because, like, I don't know why. I just was sick
It's
of
funny
it.
because I bought them online a while ago, and they don't look like they do online. Like whatever they have online is like a graphic. It's not the actual. So what they look like originally didn't really look like that. So I didn't like them that much either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, I'm used to you having like different, yeah, best remove them.
Yeah. There you
Love
go.
it. Good
Appropriate
job.
use of the term. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's like, you know, it was like my circle sunglasses. I think you got sick of looking at, or was it you? Maybe it's somebody else. I was like, I am so sick of looking at those, Katie. You look like a bug. I was like, I look like a cool bug.
Yeah.
But no, people that I've not seen you guys in forever. I know. Do you think Treasure Planet will get a live action? Why are we just talking about that? I don't know. Hey guys, I've been here late. Hello from Phoenix. Well, hello.
Hello, Phoenix.
We're just wrapping this up, by the way. I realized we've gone way longer than an hour. We were like, we're gonna just try to keep this to an hour, and here we are, well over an
Never
hour,
happens.
still yakking. Churro toffee, totally yay. Yay or nay?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Yay all the way.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Those were the Willy Wonka glasses, yes. Do you know if when the Paint the Night is going to come back? Not at all. I think it will in the next
of course
like
it will.
couple of years. I think it's kind of going to be like MSEP.
Probably be next year when
Yeah.
we see it again.
That's kind of what I think. Final questions though, so get those in, and if we miss them, please leave a comment and we'll try to answer that. Best breakfast coffee? Oh, definitely. Oh, they don't have it anymore. I was gonna say River Belle Terrace.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
I know. What do we have now that's the best breakfast coffee? Jolly Holiday?
Probably.
That might be it.
Yeah.
How can I watch the panels that I don't have live streams for? People will be live tweeting a lot of, if we get into panels, we'll maybe live stream. We're going to talk about it. If not,
But
I
probably can't
guarantee
from
if you
inside the
go
building. It probably
you
can't.
You can. Actually, it depends on the room. I lied.
That's my point. Yeah.
But definitely just search it on YouTube, and probably more than likely someone will be live streaming it. The donut cart had the best coffee. It did. Yeah, I'd say Jolly Holiday. Is D23 every year? No, it's every 2 years. Jeremy, sending the love from Portland, Oregon. Love
Thank
watching the
you.
live chats. Thank you. Thanks for peace out from Tahoe. Katie, what's your favorite foundation at the moment? I don't use liquid foundation anymore. I use powdered double wear Estee Lauder, and that's all I wear. Pixar Charlie will be there in 10 days. Hope to catch up with you. Yay! Oh, Jeff Pike, I can't wait.
Pike.
Anything else that you want to know and that we haven't got to? Oh, if you could work at Disney, what would you do? Oh my gosh, I would work like Paint the Night or Fantasmic. Like, oh my god.
I don't know what I would want to do.
Favorite breakfast place? I was
Jolly
gonna say
Holiday.
River Belle Terrace, but yeah.
I like Jolly Holiday.
Silkalo for me. Just joined and we're just leaving, but we're happy you came here.
You got here just in time.
You got here just in time for the goodbye. Socks. They're just black. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see them. I don't know. You'll be Katie. You got. My husband says he wants a shout out. Hi, Mr. Lopez. Ghost House. What's your favorite ride?
Haunted Mansion.
Small World. All right. I know. Rest in peace, River Belle breakfast. Favorite pair of ears? Either the rainbow or the gold ones with the black spots. I'm gonna remove that comment.
Best remove
them. For the trolls, best remove them.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, stay tuned for D23. I would say follow both of our Instagrams.
Yep.
and follow Life Disney on Instagram. And for all of you Patreon Leishas, we definitely want to say a big thank you to you and all of your
Patreon
donations.
Leishas.
We really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that donated on this stream. We really, really appreciate it, and it doesn't go into our pockets as much as it would be cool if we could just blow it all on just churros and crazy stuff. We won't. But thank you. We love you guys.
Remember to
Hope
give this
see
video
you.
a thumbs up. And,
Yes, please give it a thumbs up so
yep.
we know you like these live streams. If not, we don't know. Leave us a comment if we missed it,
Yep.
so we can read it and hopefully go back and answer in the next couple days.
Yeah.
And we'll see you later, guys. Love y'all. Mwah!
Bye.
Bye.